Today on the channel, we join the Horde with new Etheria Masterverse, Hordak.
And the spirit of Ultimate Warrior will run forever!
Welcome everyone, Kyle here, and welcome back to the channel for another new Etheria Masterverse, He-Man and the Masters of the Universe unboxing and review. And today, from the Princess of Power, maybe, we got Hordak. But for all your Hordak needs and a whole lot more, make sure you're hitting up jaystoysandgames.com. Use discount code Kyle. Save yourself 15% on all in-stock items. Got to get a deal out there. Exactly what I did. I was actually there when they were getting these in the door. I said, I will take those, of course. And of course, a lot of you did as well, as they have since sold out. Hopefully they will get a restock. You guys can save that 15% like I did, of course. And of course, we're going to do this review like we do all the other reviews on the channel. We're going to take a look at the packaging. We're going to talk about it. We're going to unbox it. We're going to talk about it. We're going to see where it goes from there. And man, Masters Universe has the coolest bad guys. Skeletor is cool, of course, all those bones everywhere. And then Hordak, just an evil, evil dude. Just looking at this one, I'm like, man, I forgot how cool some of these guys from the 80s were. And obviously, we've had a few Hordaks. We've unboxed a ton of them on the channel. But this is kind of what I think of with Hordak. Of course, he does have that blue costume. And to me, that's more girly blue She-Ra type stuff, where the darker, blacker one is a little bit like his soul, is what that's like there. So very excited to dive into this one here. And of course, we've been diving into these Masterverse new Eternia figures on the channel. Make sure you do subscribe before it's too late. I don't know what the rush is, Todd, but I would subscribe. If you haven't subscribed, what are you doing? And guess what? Tell a friend. Tell a friend. There you go. But there it is. Hordak doing Hordak things in the Masterverse box there. Hordak, little image there. Of course, new Eternia down here as well. Masters of the Universe. All kinds of bats flowing all over the place. 40th anniversary of She-Ra. Masterverse right here. 30 points of articulation. 6 and up, 5-year-olds, you're out of luck. Unfortunately, reading the lines, 6 years old, this just isn't for you. Just isn't for you, unfortunately. A little wraparound on the package. Glamour shots there from high school, I guess we'll call that. And then Hordak, the ruthless leader on the back, looking extra dangerous, looking extra Hordak-y. Cobra Khan, Tila down here. Check out those reviews if you missed them. Let's see what it says about our friend Hordak. And yes, he's a friend. Ruthless leader of the evil horde, the force behind the destruction that devastated New Eternia, leads his evil horde to New Etheria in his continuing quest to conquer the universe. And of course, he also, I remember back in the 90s, put on that tour. It was called the Horde Tour. And I think it was him and John Popper of Blues Traveler that were leading the charge on that, Todd McFarlane, if I'm not mistaken. And good friends of the channel, one of my favorite bands, Ween, was also on that Horde Tour. Never forget, never forget, never forget, can't get your baggies out. You know what Eric Clapton told me a long time ago, Todd McFarlane? I've never had to use it because it's not my thing, but he said, Kyle, keep your powder dry. That's what he'd always say. See you later, goodbye. And I always remembered that. Even if I didn't have to use it, I still remembered it. So I kept my powder dry. And we got Hordak right here. Nothing too fun. See you later, goodbye. Red bad guy, red baggie, of course. And he's keeping his powder dry in the baggie, of course, as well. That's it. Nothing else in there. Bam! See you later, goodbye. Plastic prison, ready to unleash Hordak, ready to unleash evil, ready to unleash twist ties over all of Etheria right here. Man, oh man, we got some wings with him. He's going to fly away like a young Paul McCartney and Denny Lane once upon a time as well. How many names can I drop in this video? That's the million-dollar question at the end of the day. There we go. Man, a lot of twist ties on this Hordak, even down to the feet. Locking in the feet. I'm eating defeat is what I'm eating here. Too many twist ties. All right, we're getting there. Slowly but surely, we're getting there. Yeah, don't call you Shirley. I know that joke, Todd McFarlane. There we go. There's a new Naked Gun movie. I kind of want to check it out. I always enjoyed Leslie Nielsen back in the day. Maybe Liam Neeson can be enjoyable as well. And I used to really enjoy Pamela Anderson back in the day too. I don't know about this current day. I don't know if I agree with these ladies going without makeup. I like my ladies with their makeup on. See you later. Goodbye. But there we go. All right, get these twist ties off of here. More Naked Gun talk in the future, maybe. Maybe we'll do a I don't know. Maybe we'll do something. Maybe we won't. Maybe we'll do nothing. Who knows? Who knows? Well, let's dive into these accessories for Hordak first. I guess we'll start with his big old shield. Seen these before. Got the winged bat creature on the front, all in red. Black handles on the inside. Playing all the hits. How about that? We do got the Hordak staff here, and you got a little bit of like a dragon snake wrapped around the top. Very cool. All in gray on the staff. Ribbed right here for Hordak's pleasure. Got the point on the end there, and then you got, of course, the wings up top. Looking extra creepy, extra dangerous, if you ask me. We do got that cannon arm for him. You got to use this cannon arm, don't you? I always use that with him, so this does look good. Very mechanical-like here, but it looks like it has a plug-in for like an effect piece, and unless I threw it away, which I've done it before, we could be missing it, or maybe they just didn't come with one, and that's a miss. We need something to blast out of there, and we'll do some Hordak comparisons later on in this video, so stay tuned for that as well. And then we do got 2 wings for him. You don't think of him with wings, I guess, necessarily, but he's got them this go around here. Looking pretty good. I guess they would go that way. They do plug in, and there is articulation on the top over here, which is very nice. Just plug into the back very easily here. And you don't have to use them, but why wouldn't you? Why wouldn't you? There. Nice red translucent plastic for old Hordak. But now, Hordak out of the package looking extra evil. I'm not sure exactly what kind of creature he is. Is he a Batman? No pun intended, Todd McFarlane. I don't know exactly what he is, but he does got his big creepy head going on there. Got that big chin there, those red fiery eyes, those evil teeth, big old ears there, and then he's got that kind of cowl in the back, whatever you want to call that thing that is attached to his vest here. Classic Hordak vest here with the big bat logo on the front, leading the horde as we do know. He does got a bicep band over here, once again with that logo. Same thing, got the logo down here on those forearm bracers. Got 2 black gloved hands, 2 gripping hands right out of the package. Gray arms, of course, gray skin tone color for him here. He does got an Etheria loincloth, so he can't be all that bad, I guess. Looking good there, and he does got that Horde Championship title. He's undefeated. He's had that thing since the 80s. Never going to give that up, as we know. Got the feet down here looking good. Got the 3-pronged toes. And, of course, the logo once again into the boots. Looking very nice. No real issues. Somebody hands me this. I know exactly who this is. I know this is Hordak. I will say got a little bit of a giraffe neck. That peg seems to be like it needs to come down a little bit more. But it does not. So he's got a little bit of a giraffe neck, if you ask me, on here. It's not bad. I've seen worse, but I've seen better. I've seen better as well. Arms all the way around for us right there. No butterfly. We do get the bicep cut. Double jointed, pinless elbows looking good. Hands back and forth, side to side. Head back and forth, side to side, removable. Waist articulation. You got the dumbbell joint up and top. This vest does remove if you want to. I don't know why you'd remove it, but you can if you want to. You're going to do some customizing or something. You do get the drop down hips. Legs go up. Thigh cut. Double jointed, pinless knees. Boot cut. Ankles back, forth, side to side. Up and down. Don't forget the up and down because we got him right here with Hordak. And then you got all that going on. Looking pretty good. And he does got a hole in his foot. Should fit on a ringside collectible Mattel stand. Ooh, it's tight. I don't know, Hordak. He might have to work on his hole game a little bit. It might be too tight for him. Yep, too tight for Hordak. Who'd have thought? Who'd have thought? He's all puckered up. He's not letting it in. Not going to happen there. Old Hordak, but an interesting one. I don't know if I love these ankles either. They're very, very tight on here. That's all I want to do is snap an ankle. I don't know. I don't know about that ankle. It feels like you could snap it if you're not careful. It is very, very loose. Trying to see, it's very hard to see inside there. It is all black, but very, very loose in the ankles on him. I don't know. I worry about that a little bit. Your mileage may vary, as we always say. You never know. And anything mass-produced, there's always a chance of trouble, as we know as well. So we do got that going on. But a little bit of loose there and a little bit of looseness in the head and a little bit giraffe necky in the head, I will say as well. But besides that, it is definitely Hordak. You know what you're getting yourself into with this bad boy here. And of course, we did get Hordak in the more blue color. It'd be interesting to hear your opinion. Which one do you prefer? Do you like the blue? Do you like the black? I mean, the blue is cool. I do like it. He is a cool character, but I feel like he feels more menacing and a lot more evil in the black. That's just me personally, though. And then, of course, you know me, I'm a classics guy, so I did bring out the classics version from Once Upon a Time right there. Always cool to get any Hordak figures. Hordak's a favorite of mine now. Wasn't a Princess of Power guy, wasn't a She-Ra guy, but you had to respect the Hordak as a kid. And a lot of kids, maybe you weren't buying those Princess of Power figures, but you were still picking up a Hordak. I know that. And a Grizzlor, hairy bipedal creature. 2 Salt of the Earth characters, of course. But there it is. Old Hordak, part of the new Eternia Masterverse line. Be interested to hear your thoughts on this one. Is it worth the pickup for you? Do you need another Hordak in your collection? Let me know in the comments down below. And of course, you made it this far. Don't forget to like the video. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Turn on the old notification bells. We got videos every single day. And then some. We got even more content for you, of course, over there on Patreon. Patreon, the best way to support this YouTube channel and all the content it does bring. And you guys know there's a lot of content to keep you busy. Appreciate all the support over there. Sir Paul64 on the X, _Kyle_Peterson on Threads, Instagram, TikTok, and of course, TheKylePetersonShow at gmail.com, which is my podcast, The Kyle Peterson Show, each and every Tuesday, wherever podcasts are found. Easy for me to say, apparently. And of course, video cast on YouTube. Get after it if you haven't watched it or listened to it yet. My wife would appreciate it, and so would I. There you go. So for Hordak, I'm a Kyle, and I'll see you guys all real soon.
Well, are we gonna dance or are we gonna play?